South African authorities have declared the coastal town of Knysna in the Western Cape a disaster area. It comes a day after severe storms lashed another city in the province, Cape Town. At least 9 people have died and hundreds displaced by gale-force winds, heavy rain and flooding. An elderly man died when part of his home collapsed and 8 other people were killed in surrounding areas. Meanwhile, in Knysna, authorities are struggling to control another natural disaster, a wildfire. Local media have reported 9 deaths. 10,000 people have been evacuated as the blaze spread through the town. Renedal Kam has more on the extreme weather South Africa is facing at the moment.
It was climate change in action, say the authorities. The city of Cape Town, which is struggling to cope with a devastating drought, lashed by a freak storm on Wednesday. Cape Town's disaster management team says it's confident that the city's winter readiness and resilience measures have paid off. Although it had rained heavily and continuously for about 24 hours, there was hardly any flooding.
Certainly the wind strength was outrageous. We were topping winds of between 65 and 95 kilometers an hour. And that meant that most of the damage and challenges we had were relating to poles being blown over, electrical poles being blown out, trees falling on electrical infrastructure, falling on roads, and roofs being blown off, tiles being blown off roofs.
Numerous families whose homes were damaged were still suffering the impact of the storm on Thursday.
We had major challenges with the storm surge combined with high tide yesterday at 2 o'clock, which started crashing over, waves crashing over our roads in Sea Point, Mooley Point, Camps Bay, which meant traffic had to be rerouted. So this is act of God territory. This is not something that you can do much about. You just have to roll with it. You can make your infrastructure more resilient, but also only up to a point.
And as the city of Cape Town deals with the aftermath of Wednesday's freak storm, firefighters in the town of Knysna, about 500 kilometers away, are battling a deadly inferno. 4 people, including 2 children, have so far lost their lives. The flames, fanned by strong winds, have been raging out of control since Wednesday morning. Thousands of people had to be evacuated from their homes as the blaze swept through the town. And as firefighters prepare to battle the deadly flames for a second night, the focus is on trying to save lives and get this huge fire under control. Renedal Kam, CGTN, Cape Town, South Africa.